Guys, what'd I do to you? Do you not love me? Have I not been good? Why didn't anybody tell me about this? Autopsy shows Brian Laundrie died by suicide. Brian Laundrie was captivated America during the Corona crisis this summer as he and his fiancee, Gabby Petito, were a cute all American couple trying to drive across country and start a vlog. That means video blog. Anyway, he came home, she didn't. He went hiking. Attorney says he committed suicide. Brian Laundrie died by suicide from a gunshot wound to the head, an attorney for the Laundrie family said told CNN Tuesday. So that's weird. Okay, so like the mom and dad, people have always had these questions about what his parents knew or didn't know and whatnot. And I can't remember now. I think they said there was a gun missing from their house, maybe, right? And then said that I don't know. The big one that gets everybody is that they spent all this manpower, money. I mean, man, they had these huge swamp buggies and everything. They had drones, they had helicopters, they had hound dogs, and nobody could find Brian Laundrie. The day that they opened the park back up that he had said he was going to go to, his parents went out there, and 30 minutes later, they found him. And that has always been weird to people. Chris and Brian Laundrie have been informed that the cause of death was a gunshot wound to the head, and the manner of death was suicide, said attorney Stephen Bertolino. CNN has reached out to authorities for further comment and has followed up with Bertolino regarding how Laundrie came into possession of gun. Excuse me. Laundrie's remains, Brian's remains, were found in Florida Nature Reserve last month. This is done in November. I don't know how I missed this. When was it in November? Oh, it was like at what's that holiday? That turkey eating day. I hate it. I hate turkey. He disappeared just days after his fiancee Gabby Petito was reported missing. Let's see, they found her on October 20th. And he went missing September 8th or something. People have been traveling across the country over the summer in a converted van, documenting their travels on social media. The case gained national attention as authorities searched for both. Laundrie returned to his parents' house in Florida on September 1 without Petito. As police were trying to question the family about Petito's whereabouts, Laundrie went missing on September 13th or 14th after leaving home with a backpack, according to his parents. Petito's remains were found in Wyoming on September 19th. I thought it was the 20th. Her death was ruled a homicide by manual strangulation. I did not know that manual part. Petito's family says, isn't that weird? You know, like that couple that were doing the same thing as Gabby and Brian. They saw the van in the park. So weird. Petito's family say they were aware of the circumstances regarding Laundrie, but they are not making an official comment on the request of the U.S. Attorney's Office and the Teton County Prosecutor's Office in Wyoming, according to a statement. What? They're not making a comment at the request of the U.S. Attorney's Office? Now, why would that be? Isn't that weird? You know, I do facts, okay? But I also, what makes me the expert is that I know experts. And I did talk to an expert. Someone who I cannot say who they are because of the way life is. So either you trust what I'm going to say, or you call shenanigans and you don't ever listen to me talk again. They said that in their line of work, they see girls like Gabby get sold all the time. And I kind of came up with the harebrained idea. It wasn't harebrained. It wasn't my harebrained idea. It was what the internet had been saying about the what's the guy's name? John Colt or something. The guy who escaped from prison. He was a serial sex offender. Anyway, he was in that area that Gabby and Brian were in. And, you know, at the time there was like stuff on, whatever it is, 4chan, Reddit, some other stupid site, anything. And it said, they're talking about her being sold. And the person I talked to said that it does happen. And there's a lot of similarities to that case that would indicate something like that happening. So, anyway, I don't know what brought that up. Just the U.S. Attorney's Office asking them not to talk about it may remind me of that. Okay, so let's continue, get this over with here. A Florida medical examiner's office confirmed Tuesday Laundrie had died of suicide by gunshot wound to the head. The office won't make the autopsy report public until law enforcement investigation is complete, the office said in a release. That's going to be a while. What led to Petito's death remains a mystery. The FBI had described Laundrie as a person of interest in her murder, but he was not charged. And he had, though, been indicted for allegedly using 2 accounts that belonged to someone else in the days after she died. Now, the FBI was creative about that because it took like $1,000 for them to get involved, and so they added up to 2 accounts to get to $1,000. Laundrie's remains were found October 20th. Laundrie's who was found in an area of Carlton Reserve that had been underwater during previous searches of the 25,000-acre nature reserve in Northport. Laundrie's father, who was searching with authorities the day his son's remains were found, discovered a notebook near where Laundrie's body was found. Experts said that at the time the notebook could be a key in providing answers. The notebook was wet at the time, and officials haven't yet said whether they have gained any information from it. You know, there's a supposed suicide note in that notebook, and which made it out on the rounds immediately. And I did a video on it, saved it, and whatnot, because I thought it would be debunked. And it was never brought out. Like, major news never picked up on that suicide note, which I think is weird. And you can do a search on YouTube. It's out there. Like, other people have done videos on stuff now. So it's odd. Bertolini said in October, Laundrie's parents had discussed several times the possibility their son had died by suicide. Well, yeah, when you see a big gaping hole in someone's head, and there's a gun by the body, I don't know, man. Something I can't put together. Also, this was one of the people that were involved in this rose to infamy. Big Juicy. What's her name? Like Molly Golightly or something like that. And she was down there harassing the Laundries, and now she's been in Tennessee harassing the Wells. And I think they told her she needs to leave town because she got real quiet up here. Anyway, I did not know this. It was November. You guys let me down. You should have told me. Tell me is all you gotta do. So anyway, listen, I love you guys. Be good to each other. Don't forget about stuff like this. You know, I mean, little twerps can be bad people. And till we meet again, Godspeed, y'all.